It's been 9 years since the first Descendants movie graced our screens. Since 2015, Disney has taken fans on journeys through the United States of Oregon, the Isle of Lost and Wonderland. And after 4 movies detailing the lives and adventures of the descendants and relatives of popular Disney heroes, royalty, and villains, we've been promised a 5th movie. In today's video, we'll be talking about everything Descendants 5, the cast, trailer, release date, and storyline. So, if you enjoyed Descendants: The Rise of Red and are curious to know how the story unfolds, stick around to the end because we have all the details you need. The daughter of the Queen of Hearts and Cinderella, Red and Chloe, mistakenly time travel to the time their parents were in high school. On getting there, they decide to prevent a prank that turns the Queen of Hearts evil. Their mission is successful, and on their return to the present, the Queen of Hearts seems happy and kind. She even creates love bubbles in the air. However, Uma, the headmistress of Oregon Prep, gives a monologue saying there are consequences for messing with the fabric of time, and the story doesn't end there. This is a subtle promise of another movie, and in this video, we've lined up everything we know about it just for you. Most of the characters will be returning in Descendants 5, since it will pick up from the cliffhanger that ended Descendants: The Rise of Red. So characters like Red, Chloe, Cinderella, King Charming, and the Queen of Hearts will surely make a comeback in the next movie. Kylie Cantrell, who plays Red, said to Entertainment Weekly, "Oh yeah, the story's not over. There's a lot that Red and Chloe have got to do and undo from the time travel of it all, so it's definitely not over." Also, Malia Baker, who plays Chloe, said, "I would love to see Chloe's journey continue and see how her home life has changed since seeing a new perspective on her mom and how the fabric of time has impacted it all. I would also love to see her get a little villainy. Who knows? Maybe she learned a little too much from the Merlin villain kids and Red. The writers are such experts in their craft, and whatever ends up happening, I know I'm sure to love." Uma should return too, since she's the one who announces in the final scene of Descendants: The Rise of Red that the story doesn't end there, as Principal Uma is likely aware of Chloe and Red's journey to the past. Interestingly, she repeats Maddox Hatter's warning about the dangers of messing with the fabric of time. Maybe Uma has some sort of omniscient power we don't know about yet. Now that would be fascinating.
That's Principal Uma to you.
Do you know who might also return? Uma's right-hand man, Harry Hook. The two were inseparable in the previous movies, so it'll make so much sense if he dropped by Oregon Prep to see how his friend is handling her new role. Speaking of checking up on people, Chad Charming might also drop by to say hello to his sister Chloe in the next movie. Chad, being a former student, should have advice or two for his baby sister on how to navigate life at Oregon Prep. With his parents now in the picture, it would be great to have the whole family together. Who knows? Mal and her crew from the first 3 movies might also make an appearance. After all, their history was also altered by the time travel. Remember Maleficent and Hades were also students of Merlin Academy? The time traveling might have ripple effects on their lives too. However, this will be surprising to see given that Mal and her VK friends passed up on returning for Descendants: The Rise of Red. After Cameron Boyce passed, Dove Cameron told the presses that there was no point returning to Descendants because the whole crew wouldn't be complete and it wouldn't feel the same. She also said it wasn't important for them to make a return because they told a full story and completed it. Even with this, you can never say never. Anything can happen in the next movie. So here's a list of characters we expect to see in Descendants 5. Red, Chloe, Bridget, young Queen of Hearts, Ella, young Cinderella, Queen of Hearts, Cinderella, Chad Charming, Yulana, Uma, Harry Hook, Queen Mal, daughter of Maleficent and Hades, King Ben, son of Queen Belle and King Beast, Evie, daughter of Evil Queen, and Jane, daughter of Fairy Godmother. Inasmuch we're sure that there will be a Descendants 5, its development remains a topic of speculation. In September 2021, Disney announced that they were developing 2 new movies for the Descendants franchise. The The first is the recently released Descendants: The Rise of Red, and the second, well, we're still anticipating. The Rise of Red began filming in January 2023 and was released in July 2024. This gives us a glimpse of the timeline Disney might follow for future installments, like Descendants 5. As things stand with no updates on the writing or filming progress, the earliest fans might see Descendants 5 is between late 2026 and early 2027, assuming it follows a similar production schedule. For now, all eyes are on The Rise of Red to determine what's next for the beloved franchise, because the fate of Descendants 5 is tied to how well the audience reacts to the last movie. So if you want to see another Descendants film, keep watching The Rise of Red and telling your friends to do the same. Disney is yet to release a trailer for Descendants 5. Whenever they do, we expect to see some of the faces you've already mentioned. So all we can do now is wait and hope to get a trailer soon, or at least a confirmation that production is in the works. What about Descendants 5 are you most excited about? The returning characters of the story? Let us know in the comments, and if there's any news about Descendants 5, be sure that we will bring it to you first. See you in the next video.